Good evening, and I welcome you to the 2022 Mojave County Spelling Bee. I'm Mike Feil, the Mojave County School Superintendent, and I'm going to go over some of the guidelines for the Spelling Bee, and then our pronouncer, Cliff Engel, who's over here introducing himself and sort of taking the stress level of the spellers down. Then he'll go over the actual Spelling Bee rules with the spellers. So what I wanted to tell you first and foremost is we do this for the children. The spellers that work hard, I know a lot of these young men and young ladies work real hard for this. And, you know, a lot of us have different types of heroes or people we think have special abilities. And I've been doing this is my 25th Spelling Bee. And I never get tired of coming to these, holding them and watching what you young people do as far as being able to spell, because I can't spell at all. So it's awesome. I sometimes sit over here and I'm like, okay, he's gone, she's gone, and then boom, you spell a word and I'm going, I would have never in my life got that word right. So you guys work hard and you deserve to have a good night, and we're going to do our best to do that. But we got a couple rules, we got a couple things. First of all, cell phones, if you can turn them on vibrate or off. We don't want to have any interruptions for these guys when they're trying to hear the word or trying to spell it. You're going to use your cell phone or whatever gadget you have to take pictures. The spellers are facing this way, so you certainly can't come up. We found that you can take a picture of the screen. That's been better, because we used to have the spellers face towards you, and mom or dad or grandma took a picture and then they went blank, and they don't get another chance. So that's on you. And so we've turned them around. When they spell, they'll be facing the judges and the pronouncer now, and you will only be able to see them up here. Okay? For noise and ability of the spellers to be able to perform, we have a lot of children here, and that's awesome. But you need, as parents, to make sure that they are always in their seats. We do have the vestibule out there that has a TV and is running and carrying the Spelling Bee, and you can take them out there, but understand that's a cave, so it's almost as loud out there with the door shut as it is in here. So that's all we ask. Again, this is for the children, so we do ask that that noise level is kept down to a minimum. All right? We covered the phone. We covered the noise. If you have drinks or water or things like that in here, when you leave, if you could take that with you, I'd greatly appreciate it, because we're in charge of cleaning up, and so if we miss something, they let us know it. So if you could do that for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And talking about leaving, we do take a short break to move students in their seats once people spell out. And that is when we ask that you leave. If you don't want to stay and watch it, we certainly welcome you to stay. But if you do wish to leave, please wait until the break, and then you can leave, okay? And in between that break, please, as I said earlier, and for those that just got here, do not come up and talk to your child, okay? Because if you do, I have to remove them, okay? And you guys can't leave those seats unless it's with us, and we will take a bathroom break if it goes quite a long time, okay? Rounds. Did the photos. Okay, so that's all I have for just the general rules of the Spelling Bee. Okay? Mr. Engel, our pronouncer, is going to go over the rules with you guys, and I'll just take a minute real quick to introduce Cliff Engel. He's our pronouncer. And you know you're in really good hands, because Mr. Engel also is the state Spelling Bee pronouncer. So he knows this inside and out. and he does a great job. So if you have questions when he's going over that, don't be afraid to ask him. And the only thing that I ask, I heard some parents here while you guys were getting ready, is don't be afraid when you are spelling a word to ask as many questions as you want. That's why he's here. Okay? And we also have our judges over here. We have Ginny Borland, Deanna Haas, and Nadine Penaloza. And in the back is my office assistant, and she's the one that checked you in, and then she'll be doing the line over here. And her name is Linda Foggins. So, Mr. Engel, I'll turn it over to you. You can talk with our spellers.
Thank you, Mr. File. I don't need this yet.
Okay. First, we got to make sure that you all belong here. So, there's some stuff that we got to make sure that you. So, anybody out of the 8th grade? Nope. Good. Okay. Anybody got a GED yet? No. Good. All right. Anybody drop out of school so you could just study spelling words? Good. Okay. All right. Anybody older than 15? All right. I don't even know if you would know this one. Does anybody have any first, second, and third degree relatives of your grandparent? And please have the house of the first, second, and great grandparent who are current employees of the EW Scripts Company. No idea about that, right? We're going to assume that you don't, so that we can move on. Next. Everybody won your school spelling bee or your designated? One, yes. All right. As Mr. File said, I am here to help you. Everything that I possibly can to help you. But I can pronounce the word, repronounce the word, re-repronounce the word. Okay? I can answer questions like, can I get the language of origin? Yes. Make part of speech? Yes. Do that. Do you use the word in a sentence? Yes, I can do that. Definition? Yes, do that. This one. Are there any alternate pronunciation? Yes, I can give you those. They're all in the book. All you have to do is read. Okay? You are allowed to ask all of those things. Sometimes you won't need to get all of them. Sometimes you might want to ask one or two of them just. Got the whiteboard up here. You are allowed to use the whiteboard. Okay? Now, what you write on the whiteboard, say that again. What you write on the whiteboard means absolutely nothing to us. Not in your mouth and that. So when you spell, some suggestion. Do this a lot. That was in your chair. Say the word. You saying the word lets me know that you heard what I said. If you say a different word, or if you say it differently, I will try and slow you down and stop you. If you right there, I don't want you thinking the word is one way, spelling it that way. So, say the word. When you start to spell, into the microphone.
Speak into the microphone.
Okay? Now, some of you wear face masks, and that's fine. Like that. When you go to spell, please take your face mask down. That does a couple of things for us. All the judges and myself are older than you. I did that. So, it's helpful if we can also see your mouth as well as hear what you say. I'm sure not all of you are, public speaking right off the bat, so you might be a little shy, a little timid, a little quiet, so microphone. Now, when you start to spell the word is cat. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. Say the word one last time when you're done. a great big clue for us to let us know you're done. And if you spell the word cat, E-A-E, I don't know if you're done. Okay? You might want to throw an E on there, or double a T, who knows, okay? If there's no silent X at the end, who knows, okay? So, if you say the word one final time when you're done, then we know that you're done. Question on it? Go ahead. Restart, what? What I was coming to. Don't tell your parents you can do that, they'll start. If you would like to restart, you are more than welcome to restart. Ask. Where does cat? Do you start off? Cat. C-A. Start over. Trick. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. No problem. Now the reason we want you to ask to start over so that we know that you're starting over. Okay? Otherwise, you might think that you spelled cat C-A-A-T. Exactly. We don't want that. So if you're going to start over, make sure that you ask so that we know that you're starting over. Now, catch. Catch. If you start over, you have to say the exact same letters in the same order that you did before. If you don't, hear this sound? You're going to hear this sound. There you go. And you will have spelled out. So if you go, cat. K-A. Start over. Great. Cat. P-A-T. Cat. You're going to hear this sound? There you go. Might not be that quick on the. That's all right. Okay? And you will have spelled out. Whenever you repeat, letters have to be exactly the same. So don't get in a hurry. Okay? Anybody got a hot date out here tonight? This is it. This is what they're here for. Okay? Hopefully, we'll be out of here before midnight. We'll be out of here. Okay, but there's no hurry, okay? Don't think that you have to rush. The quickest way to teach spell is Angle's a prime example. Angle is a great spell. Get you out there. Gyroscope. Good word. Okay. She was wrong. Yeah. Done. Don't go too fast. That's the advice. Well, for some people, it helps them to restart their brain. Because remember, you get to use this. Okay? So maybe you got the first part of the word that you know is right. You're not quite sure about the middle part, or the ending. Okay? And so you start, and then you decide that you don't like the end. So you erase that, and you want to write something different. And so you want to restart so that you do the whole thing. It's entirely a style thing. You don't have to. All right. Other ways that I try and make your life easy. I know in the rules that it says you don't have to worry about capital letters. Word has a capital letter, you don't have to say capital D. If the word has spaces in it, you don't have to say the word space in between the letters. If the word has a punctuation mark, you don't have to say hyphen or apostrophe. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to make your life so much easier, we're going to get rid of all those words. You don't have to worry about them at all. So occasionally you'll hear me tell the judges, we're omitting word such and such. Okay? That's probably the reason why. Those words, it has one of those things, in my personal humble opinion, you don't need to mess with. I don't want anybody getting out because they accidentally fumble words trying to track it. Okay? So if you hear that, it's not because I want to give you a different word, because that's one of the words that we've agreed to omit. Are you trying? Yes and no. So, I just told you not to rush. But if you stand up here for more than, I'm going to say probably a good minute and a half, couple minutes, number one, you're going to feel awkwardly Anybody ever see the National Spelling Bee on ESPN? Watch that? They pretend right. They don't actually get anything to write with. They bring these cardboard names. They wear them around their necks. So what you do is you'll see them, they'll take your name card and you'll take your finger and write the word. That's what works for them. Okay, everybody gets out, see it at the end of a round. If we get close to the end, any other questions? Anything else I can do? Yes. Oh, yeah. Did you bring it from here to here? Yes, it's not attached, so you can. Okay?
We just asked that you erase it.
Yeah, make sure you erase it when you're done. That's just the light. Anything else? All right. Do any of you have any electronics on you? Phones, Apple Watches, normal watch?
If that doesn't accept text, then you don't.
Then you're fine. As long as it's not, you're not Googling how to spell words. Oh, what an idea! Why didn't I do that? All right. Anything else I can help you with? We will do a practice round. Practice round is not just for you, it's for the teacher. Okay? For the practice round, what we want you to do is come up, say your name, what grade you're in, what school you're from. Okay? You don't need your birthday, your social security number, none of that stuff. Okay? What's your name, what grade you're in, what school you're from. Okay? Only have to do that for the first. Nobody gets out of the practice round. And we'll go through the bad side of the practice round. Oh my goodness, there's only two.
There's about 3,000 words in it.
Yeah, we got plenty of words.
If you go through that many,
If I go through all this, trust me, I can find more words.
what is Apple Watch?
Yeah. All right, anything else? Any questions from the gallery? Yes, sir. Running policy on quads. We recommend not. At the end of each round.
At the end of the rounds, we'll do the plus. Thank you. I completely
That's a great
forgot.
question.
That is, because that's part of my stuff, and I totally forgot it. So, appreciate that.
For all of you, eyes forward. They're here to watch you. You are not here to watch.
Okay, so how the spelling bee runs in the practice round is also for this. Ms. Foggins will look at the first row and ask you to stand and line up over there along the wall. Now, when you spell through the practice round, this is also for you. See the seat that you're in? That's the seat you return to. Okay? That's the seat you return to. Now, in round one, if you spell out, then you'll walk over this way, and I'll be sitting over here, and then we'll get you a participant's trophy, and then you'll walk back and sit with mom, dad, grandma, whomever is here with you. Okay? But for the practice round, so you remember, if you spell the word correctly throughout the spelling bee, you return to the seat you're sitting in. And that's just for now, that seat. As we go through rounds, we will move you. Okay? So remember the seat you're sitting in through each of the times that you come up here to spell, okay? So, Cliff, you done? So, Ms. Fogg? First row. Follow the person in front of you. Good job.
Ladies, we ready? All right. What's that? Yes.
Speller number 1. The microphone is mobile. Feel free to move it, turn it, spin it, do whatever you need to do. Okay.
My name is James Janik from Thunderbolt Middle School, 7th grade.
All right, James. Your practice round word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is myself. Myself. It's a pronoun. It's the self that belongs to me, used reflexively for an object pronoun in the first person. Myself.
M-Y-S-E-L-F. Myself.
Very good. Speller number 2. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Liam Heller. I come from Jamaica Elementary School.
I'm glad you clarified that.
I'm confused.
And what grade are you in, Liam?
I am in 6th grade.
All right. Liam, your practice round word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is sofa. Sofa. It's a noun. A sofa is an upholstered couch or settee, usually with arms and a back and often convertible into a bed. Sofa.
Sofa. S-O-F-A.
Very good. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Leland Ray, 5th grade, Oro Grande Elementary School.
Hi, Leland. Your practice round word is scold. Scold.
Scold. S-C-O-L-D. Scold.
Very good. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Xavier Keller, Kingman Academy, Middle School, 7th grade.
Xavier, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is carrot. Carrot. It's a noun. This carrot is the yellow or orange-red tapering root of a biennial plant that is used as a vegetable. Carrot.
All right, carrot. C-A-R-R-O-T. Carrot.
Very good.
My name is Isabella Valderrama. I'm from Valentine Elementary School. Did I say what grade I'm in?
Yeah.
I'm in 6th grade.
Okay. Isabella, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is purse. Purse. It's a noun. A purse is a receptacle, like a handbag, a pocketbook, or a wallet, used to carry money and often other small objects about with one. Purse.
Purse. P-U-R-S-E. Purse. My name's Ariana, and I'm from Bobcats Middle School, and I'm in 6th grade.
And Ariana, you are going to have to speak into that mic like really loudly, okay?
My name's Ariana, and I go to Bobcats Middle School, and I'm in 6th grade.
Okay. Ariana, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is troll. Troll. It's a noun. A troll is a supernatural being in Germanic and Scandinavian folklore and mythology, having sometimes the form of a dwarf and sometimes of a giant, and inhabiting caves or hills. Troll.
Troll. Troll. Troll.
Very good.
My name is Ethan Nitson, and I'm from Massage Charter School in 6th grade.
Ethan, your practice round word is giggle. Giggle.
Can you repeat the word?
Giggle.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Even when her children giggle loudly during a game of hide and seek in the house, Mrs. Welch pretends that she simply cannot find them. Giggle.
Giggle. Giggle.
Go and introduce yourself. It doesn't bite, I promise.
I'm scared. I'm too scared.
I'll help you. My name is...
My name is Isabella.
I go to...
Desert Star.
And I'm in...
I'm in 5th grade.
See, that wasn't so bad. Good job. Isabella, your practice round word is chowder. Chowder.
Chowder. Chowder. Chowder.
Very good. Now, for those of you in the second and the third rows, when you go back to your seats, Isabella. Not so bad because she's on the first run. But when you go back to your seats from here on up, go up the center aisle and then cut across, okay? Pass down. And you are?
My name is Chloe Fields. I come from Manzanita Elementary School, and I am in 5th grade.
Chloe. Your practice round word is wildcat. Wildcat.
Wildcat. Wildcat. Wildcat.
And you are?
My name is Kaylee Cannon, and I come from Havasupai Elementary School. I'm in 4th grade.
Kaylee? Okay. Kaylee, your practice round word is journal. Journal.
Journal. Journal. Journal.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie DeVries. I'm in 7th grade, and I'm from White Cliffs Middle School.
Hi, Mackenzie. Your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is simmer. Simmer. It's a verb. It means to stew gently with a bubbling sound below or just at the boiling point. Simmer.
Simmer. S-I-M-M-E-R. Simmer.
Hello, my name is Gianjan Kosa from Desert Willow Elementary School. I'm in 5th grade.
Gian, your practice round word is kiln. Kiln.
May I please have the definition?
A kiln is an oven with a heat-resistant lining used to fire ceramics. Kiln.
Kiln. Kiln.
My name is Sadie, and I'm from Camp Mojave Elementary School, and I'm in 5th grade.
Sadie, your practice round word is honeybee. Honeybee.
Honeybee. Honeybee.
So my name is Braden Tapia, and I'm in 7th grade, Young Scholars Academy.
Braden, your practice round word is sunflower. Sunflower.
SUNFLOWER. Do I just...
If you're done.
Oh yeah, sunflower.
Very good.
Hello, my name is Sean Rogers. I am in 6th grade, and I am from Nautilus Elementary.
Sean, your practice round word is towel. Towel.
Towel.
Go over the microphone.
Towel. TOWL. Can I restart?
You may.
Towel. TOWEL. Towel.
So that's why we have the practice round. Okay. Mm-hmm.
My name is Lindsay Hawes. I go to Wallapai Elementary School, and I'm in 4th grade.
Lindsay, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is rooster. Rooster. Rooster is a noun. It's an adult male domestic fowl. Rooster.
Rooster. ROOSTER. Rooster.
My name is Emily Cummins. I am in 7th grade, and I go to HPA.
Emily, your practice round word is emotional. Emotional.
Emotional. EMOTIONAL. Emotional.
Hello, my name is Nikolai Jensen. I come from Booker Elementary School.
And what grade are you in, Nikolai?
7th grade.
All right, Nikolai, your practice round word is tulip. Tulip.
Tulip. TULIP. Tulip.
Very good. And that ends the practice round.
All right, that wasn't bad, right? All the butterflies gone? Ready to get this party started?
Now they're pterodactyls.
Okay. All right. Now remember, if you spell out, you come over and see me. I'll get you a trophy. If you continue, you go back to the seat that you're in. Okay?
All right, everybody take a deep breath.
And just some observations while they're breathing. This is probably the most level group of people we have, because usually we're doing this. Mic up, mic down, sideways. Because we usually have tall, small, tall, small. So you guys are pretty good. First time we've ever had someone so nervous that they laughed and couldn't talk. So we've usually had people cry the whole spelling bee. We've had people who have passed out because they're so nervous.
Don't give him any ideas.
But yeah, see, you guys are fine, right? Right? You guys are good to go. All the butterflies are gone. You did a great job. Everybody knows who you are. They get to see you on the Jumbotron. So, we ready to go? All right.
All right,
Round one.
everybody take a deep breath in and let it out. It's important to remember to let it out. That was for the parents too. All right, round one, speller number one. We'll begin with word 19. James, your word is magician. Magician.
Magician, M-A-G-I-C-I-A-N, magician.
Liam, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is lawyer. Lawyer. It's a noun. A lawyer is one whose profession is to conduct lawsuits for clients or to advise as to the prosecution or defense of lawsuits or as to legal rights and obligations in other matters. Lawyer.
Lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R.
Leland, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is blizzard. Blizzard. A blizzard is a noun. It's a severe and prolonged snowstorm. Blizzard.
Blizzard. B-L-I-Z-Z-A-R-D. Blizzard.
Xavier, your word is squirm. Squirm.
Okay. Squirm. S-Q-U-I-R-M. Squirm.
Isabella, your word is bathtub. Bathtub.
Bathtub. B-A-T-H-T-U-B. Bathtub.
Ariana, your word is tantrum. Tantrum.
Tantrum. T-A-N-T-R-U-M. Tantrum.
Ethan, your word is science. Science.
Can I get the definition?
Science is a noun. It's a branch or department of systematized knowledge that is or can be made a specific object of study. Science.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Bobby's favorite branch of science is chemistry. Science.
Science. S-C-I-E-N-C-E. Science.
Isabella, your word is cement. Cement.
Cement.
Say the word again.
Cement.
Cement.
C-E-M-E-N-T. Cement.
Chloe, your word is varnish. Varnish.
May I have the definition, please?
Varnish is a verb. It means to cover with a thin coating of a liquid that, when dry, produces a hard, glossy surface. Varnish.
Varnish. V-A-R-N-I-S-H. Varnish.
Kaylee, your word is hardtack. Hardtack.
What did you say?
Hardtack.
Okay. Can I have the definition of that, please?
Sure thing. Hardtack is a noun. It's a hard biscuit or loaf bread made of flour and water without salt and baked in large or small forms. Hardtack.
Okay. Hardtack. Hardtack. Hardtack.
Mackenzie, your word is galaxy. Galaxy.
Galaxy. G-A-L-A-X-Y. Galaxy.
Gian, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is complaint. Complaint. It's a noun. It's the act or action of expressing protest, censure, or resentment. Complaint.
Complaint. C-O-M-P-L-A-I-N-T.
Sadie, your word is eggplant. Eggplant.
E-G-G-P-L-A-N Eggplant.
Braden, your word is blemish. Blemish.
Say it again.
Blemish.
Use it in a sentence.
A skilled watercolorist can render a blemish invisible. Blemish.
Definition.
Blemish is a noun. It's a fault or imperfection, especially of workmanship or art. Blemish.
BLEMISH. Blemish.
Sean, your word is failure. Failure.
Failure. FAILURE. Failure.
Lindsay, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is welding. Welding. It's a verb. It means uniting or consolidating, as metallic parts, by heating to a plastic or fluid state the surfaces of the parts to be joined and then allowing the metals to flow together. Welding.
Welding. WELDING. Welding.
Emily, your word is treadmill. Treadmill.
Treadmill. TREADMILL. Treadmill.
And Nikolai, your word is minority. Minority.
Minority. MINORITY. Minority.
And that concludes a perfect round one. Mr. Fowl, what was that crack about running out of words?
I was going to say, did anybody bring the snacks? It may be a while. That's the first time that's ever happened in my 25 years of doing this, that we had a perfect first round. So.
Yes, you can applaud that. That's okay.
So, great job. We don't have anybody that's going to leave. So we'll just get started.
Kaylee, did you have a question? Okay. To leave before the round starts, what do you mean? Oh, if we're going to take a break, we might as well go ahead and just take a break. So, Mr. File, if you want to explain to him the restroom procedures and how we're going to do that.
We need to use the restroom.
And water.
Usually go after 2 or 3 rounds, but would you guys say
They're kind of nervous.
So you guys all come back and sit down.
Guys are getting good practice remembering where your seats are.
Boys need to use the restroom. And don't forget the seat that you're at. Girls that need to use the water. Okay. The rest of you here, do.
And just a quick housekeeping note for the audience, if we could make sure that we stay seated during the round, having that door open to the lobby can be really distracting. With that lobby.
Girl for a drink.
She may have gone to the restroom. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So looking ahead, you're going to skip 40. Do 51. There's 2 spelling. Okay.
Hey, we got everybody.
All right, we'll get started for round 2. Ready to take a deep breath? And let it out. Okay. James. Round 2 will start with word 37. James, your word is default. Default.
Default. D-E-F-A-U-L-T. Default.
Liam, your word is heroic. Heroic.
Heroic. H-E-R-O-I-C. Heroic.
Leland, your word is deputy. Deputy.
Deputy.
Wait, say the word again.
Deputy.
Deputy.
Deputy. D-E-P-U-T-Y. Deputy.
Xavier, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. No, it doesn't. We're omitting word 40. Scratch that. Start again. Xavier, your word is mayhem. Mayhem.
Okay. Mayhem. M-A-Y-H-E-M. Mayhem.
Isabella, your word is usher. Usher.
Usher. U-S-H-E-R. Usher.
Ariana, your word is debunk. Debunk.
Debunk. D-E-B-U-N-K. Debunk.
Ethan, your word is fragile. Fragile.
Can I get the definition?
Fragile is an adjective. It means easily broken or destroyed. Frail. Fragile.
Fragile. F-R-A-G-I-L-E. Fragile.
Isabella, your word is hobble. Hobble.
Hobble.
Hobble.
hobble. Hobble. Hobble.
Chloe, your word is moped. Moped.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Moped.
Can you use it in a definition?
Moped is a noun. It's a lightweight, low-powered motorbike that can be pedaled. Moped.
Moped. M-O-P-E-D. Moped.
Kaylee? Kaylee, your word is various. Various.
Various. V-A-R-I-O-U-S. Various.
Mackenzie, your word is lateral. Lateral.
Lateral. L-A-T-E-R-A-L. Lateral.
Gian, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is pedal. Pedal. This pedal is a verb. It means to sell or offer for sale from place to place. To hawk. Pedal.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Sure. Tommy went door to door to peddle gift wrap for his school fundraiser. Peddle.
Pedal. P-E-D-D-L-E.
Pedal.
Sadie, your word is originate. Originate.
O-R-I-G-I-N-A-T-E. Originate.
Bless you. Brayden, your word is forfend. Forfend.
Say it again.
Forfend.
Use it in a sentence.
Miles hoped to forfend his mother's anger at the stained carpet by buying her a bouquet of roses. Forfend.
Use the definition.
Forfend is a verb. It means to ward off, to avert, or to prevent. Forfend.
F-O-R-F-E-N-D. Forfend.
Sean, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is whisk. Whisk. It's a noun. It's a small, usually wire kitchen implement used for hand beating of food, like eggs, cream, or potatoes. Whisk.
Whisk. W-H-I-S-K. Whisk.
Lindsay, your word is capitalist. Capitalist.
Capitalist.
Capitalist.
Capitalist. C-A-P-I-T-A-L-I-S-T. Capitalist.
Emily, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is aforesaid. Aforesaid.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The lawyer asked that the aforesaid remarks by the witness be struck from the record. Aforesaid. Before you start, aforesaid is an adjective. It means mentioned previously. Aforesaid.
Aforesaid. A-F-O-R-C-E-D. Aforesaid.
Aforesaid is A-F-O-R-E-S-A-I-D. Nikolai, your word is riffraff. Riffraff.
Riffraff. R-I-F-F-R-A-F-F. Riffraff.
And that concludes round 2.
That's some astonishing stuff you guys are doing, and I knew one of you were going to get dinged with that hard word, and it showed its ugly head, but we're going to move on. We're going to take a minute. Some people move around here, and then we'll get started with round 3. So, real quick, I'm not sure if any of you, and this may be a good time, but on your program is the YouTube link to show any of your relatives that are at home. If you want to call them, text them, give them the link, they can go on and watch this on YouTube as well. So that is an option as you have as well.
Well, let's not call them from the audience. Okay. All right, spellers, just a couple of quick notes. In spelling, it's almost second nature when somebody else is spelling that you are also spelling their words too. You need to make very, very sure that you are not vocalizing anything. Okay, even breathing the letters. Okay, you'd be amazed how far sound can carry. Okay, but just be aware. Braden, do you have a question? Oh, there's no usual to a spelling bee, so we're just going to keep going. Yeah, so you guys are doing great. All right, round 3. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll start with word 56. James, just come on up. The rest of them can line up. All right, James, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is bask. Bask. It's a verb. It means to lie in or expose oneself to a pleasant warmth or atmosphere, to luxuriate. Bask.
Bask. B-A-S-K. Bask.
Liam, your word is causal. Causal.
Causal?
Causal.
Can you please put it in a sentence, please?
Kylie explained to her son that there would be a direct causal relationship between not doing his chores and being grounded. Causal.
Definition, please.
Causal is an adjective. It means expressing or indicating a reason or motive for an action or condition. Causal.
I don't know if this is possible, but can you, I don't know.
The word is Latin if it helps.
I was going to ask if you could pronounce it, slowly with the,
I can only pronounce it. There are no alternate pronunciations. The word is causal.
causal. C-A-U-S-E-L.
Causal is C-A-U-S-A-L. Leland, your word is briefcase. Briefcase.
Briefcase. B-R-I-E-F-C-A-S-E. Briefcase.
Xavier, your word is mangrove. Mangrove.
Mangrove.
Say it again.
Mangrove.
Mangrove.
Can I have the definition, please?
Mangrove is a noun. It's a tropical maritime tree or shrub bearing fruit that germinates while still on the tree and having numerous prop roots that ultimately form an impenetrable mass and play an important role in land building. Mangrove.
Okay. Mangrove. M-A-N-G-R-O-V-E. Mangrove.
Isabella, your word is Webisode. Webisode.
Can I have the definition, please?
Webisode is a noun. It's a usually brief episode of a fictional story that is created to be viewed online. Webisode.
Webisode. W-E-B-I-S-O-D-E. Webisode.
Ariana, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is eighth. Eighth. It's an adjective. It means being one more than seven in a countable series. Eighth.
Can you repeat that?
Eighth. Eighth is an adjective. It means being one more than 7 in a countable series. Sutton was the 8th actress to play the female lead in the long-running Broadway show. 8th.
Eighth. E-I-G-H-T-H. Eight.
Ethan, your word is fantastically. Fantastically.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Lillian wore her fantastically expensive diamond necklace to the governor's ball.
Fantastically. Fantastically. Fantastically.
Isabella, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is flattery. Flattery. It's a noun. It's the act or practice of praising excessively or fulsomely, especially from motives of self-interest. Flattery.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Despite Olivia's flattery, her mom still refused to be swayed. Flattery.
Flattery. F-L-A-T-E-R-Y. Flattery.
Flattery is F-L-A-T-T-E-R-Y. Chloe, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is citation. Citation. It's a noun. It's the act of quoting verbatim the spoken, written, or printed words of another. Citation.
Citation. C-I-T-A-T-I-O-N. Citation.
Kaylee, your word is rabid. Rabid.
Say that again, please.
Rabid.
Rabid?
Rabid.
Ravid.
Rabid.
Ravid.
That's correct.
Ravid. R-A-V-I-D. Ravid.
Rabid is R-A-B-I-D. Bless you. Mackenzie, your word is disrepair. Disrepair.
May I have the definition? May I have the definition, please?
Disrepair is a noun. It means the quality or state of being in need of fixing. Disrepair.
Disrepair. D-I-S-R-E-P-A-I-R. Disrepair.
Gene, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is restive. Restive. It's an adjective. It means marked by uneasiness and lack of quietness or attentive interest. Fidgety. Restive.
Restive. R-E-S-T-I-V-E. Restive.
Sadie, your word is outrageous. No, seriously, that's the word. Outrageous.
O-U-T-R-G. Wait. Can I restart?
Yes, you may.
O-U-T-R-A-G-E-O-U-S.
You fixed it, but it was too late. Outrageous is O-U-T-R-A-G-E-O-U-S. Braden, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is tropical. Tropical. It's an adjective. It means of, relating to, occurring in, or used in the region lying between either of two parallels of Earth's latitude that are approximately 23.5 degrees north of the equator and approximately 23.5 degrees south of the equator. Tropical.
Used it in a sentence.
Diana's cruise took her to several tropical islands. Tropical.
Okay. T-R-O-P-I-C-A-L. Tropical. Yeah, okay.
If you don't hear the ding, you're good.
Yeah. Maybe there's like a pause or something.
Sean, your word is ferocious. Ferocious.
Ferocious. F-E-R-O-C-I-O-U-S. Ferocious.
Lindsay, your word is frequently. Frequently.
Frequently. F-E.
frequently. Frequently. Frequently.
You fixed it. Frequently. Nikolai, your word is twilight. Twilight.
Twilight. Twilight. Twilight.
And that's the end of the round.
Round 3. Time if all right. Take a minute. We have some folks. Okay, so now remember those seats, okay?
Round 4. James, just come on up. No point in turning right to turn left. Start round 4 with word 73. James, your word is situation. Situation.
May you use it in a sentence?
With hours of homework left to complete and only 30 minutes before her bedtime, Harriet felt her situation was utterly hopeless. Situation.
Situation. Situation. Situation.
Leland, your word is permission. Permission.
Permission. Permission. Permission.
Permission is Permission. Xavier, your word is scruple. Scruple.
Okay, scruple. SCRUPLE. Scruple.
Isabella, your word is incentive. Incentive.
Can I have the definition?
Incentive is a noun. It means something, as fear or hope of a reward, that constitutes a motive or stimulus. Incentive.
Incentive. INSENTIVE. Incentive.
Incentive is INCENTIVE. Ariana, your word is admirer. Admirer.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Long an admirer of Picasso's art, Beth looked forward to attending an exhibition of his works. Admirer.
Admire.
No, say the word again.
Admire.
Admirer.
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 ADMIRER. Admire.
Ethan, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is elevator. Elevator. It's a noun. It's a cage or platform, and it's hoisting machinery for conveying persons or goods to or from different levels. Elevator.
Elevator. ELEVATOR. Elevator.
Chloe, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is meteor. Meteor. This meteor is a noun. It's a streak of light in the night sky produced by the passage through Earth's atmosphere of one of the countless small particles of solid matter in the solar system. Meteor.
Meteor. METEOR. Meteor.
Mackenzie, your word is distraught. Distraught.
Distraught. DISTRAUGHT. Distraught.
Jean, your word is kerchief. Kerchief.
Kerchief. KERCHIEF. Kerchief.
Braden, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is dawdle. Dawdle. It's a verb. It means to spend more time than is necessary or usual in doing something. To loiter. Dawdle.
Use it in a sentence.
Because she doesn't enjoy doing homework, Adeline will often dawdle over her after-school snack.
Okay. D-A-W-D-L-E. Dawdle.
Sean, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is venomous. Venomous. It's an adjective. It means able to inflict a poisoned bite, sting, or wound. Venomous.
Venomous. V-E-N-O-M-O-U-S. Venomous.
Nikolai, your word is enfranchise. Enfranchise.
Enfranchise. E-N-F-R-A-N-C-H-I-S-E. Enfranchise.
And that's the end of round 4.
Okay, we thank those that have come and done a great job today. This is a packed group here, so we'll probably see most of you next year and the year beyond. But we will move. Okay, round 5.
Round 5. Round 5 will begin with word 85. James, your word is eavesdrop. Eavesdrop.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Fearing that someone will eavesdrop, the Human Resources Director closes her office door every time she has a sensitive conversation. Eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop. E-A-V-E-S-D-R-O-P. Eavesdrop.
We'll omit word 86. Xavier, your word is Moxie. Moxie.
Can I have the definition?
Moxie is a noun. It means audacity or nerve.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Mrs. Capadilla couldn't believe her students had the moxie to ask for more recess time. Moxie.
Okay. Moxie. Moxie. Moxie.
Ariana, your word is defiant. Defiant.
Defiant. Defiant. Defiant.
Ethan, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is winnow. Winnow. It's a verb. It means to analyze and assort to obtain the most desirable, to select, separate, or sift. Winnow.
Winnow. Winnow.
Chloe, your word is volumetric. Volumetric.
Volumetric. VOLUMETRIC. Volumetric.
Mackenzie, your word is harmonious. Harmonious.
Harmonious. HARMONIOUS. Harmonious.
Gian, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is entreat. Entreat. It's a verb. It means to ask earnestly, to petition or supplicate urgently, to beg for. Entreat.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Misha's dog loved to entreat her for scraps from the dinner table. Entreat.
Entreat. ENTREAT. Entreat.
Braden, your word is substitute. Substitute.
Say it again.
Substitute.
Use it in a sentence.
When Donald fouled out of the basketball game, the coach decided to send in a substitute who had been warming the bench for weeks. Substitute.
SUBSTITUTE.
Sean, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is Sunday. Sunday. This Sunday is a noun. It's an ice cream served with a topping, like crushed fruit, or syrups, nuts, whipped cream. Sunday.
Sunday. Sundae. Sunday.
Nikolai, your word is bungee. Bungee.
I'm sorry, repeat the word?
Bungee.
Can I please have the definition?
Bungee is a noun. It's an elasticized cord used as a fastening or shock-absorbing device.
Bungee. Bungee. Bungee.
And that's the end of the round. Keep on trucking. Round 6. Come on up, James. James, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is ballad. Ballad. It's a noun. It's a dance song of romantic or sentimental character and slow tempo. Ballad.
Ballad. B-A-L-L-A-D. Ballad.
Xavier, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is mogul. Mogul. It's a noun. It's a dominant person in a particular business or field. Mogul.
Okay, Mogul. Mogul. Mogul.
Ariana, your word is hologram. Hologram.
Hologram. Holigram. Hologram.
Hologram is Hologram. Ethan, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is teamed. Teamed. It's a verb. It means abounded or swarmed. Teamed.
Can you use it in a sentence?
As evening fell, the area around the lake teemed with mosquitoes.
Teened. Am I saying that correctly?
Say the word?
Teened.
No. Speak into the microphone. Teamed.
Teened.
Teamed.
Oh, teened. Teamed. Teemed.
Chloe, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is peat. Peat. This is a noun. It's a piece of turf cut for use as fuel. Peat. Peat, an important source of fuel, covers about 2% of the total global land area. Peat.
Peat. P-E-A-T. Peat.
Mackenzie, your word is lambkin. Lambkin.
May I please have the definition?
Lambkin is a noun. It's an innocent child, used as a term of endearment. Lambkin.
Lambkin. L-A-M-B-K-I-N. Lambkin.
Gian, your word is peninsular. Peninsular.
May I please have the definition?
Peninsular is an adjective. It means of, belonging to, forming, or like a piece of land jutting out into the water. Peninsular.
Peninsular. Peninsular. Peninsular.
Braden, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is conch. Conch. It's a noun. It's any of various large spiral-shelled marine gastropod mollusks. Conch.
Can you say it again?
Conch.
Use it in a sentence.
Herbert was intrigued when he saw conch on the menu of the Caribbean restaurant. Conch.
C-O.
Start over. Start over.
Okay. Conch. C-O-N-C-H. Conch.
Sean, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is plaintiff. Plaintiff. It's a noun. It's one who commences a personal action or lawsuit to obtain a remedy for an injury to one's rights. Plaintiff.
Could you use that in a sentence?
The plaintiff was suing the hospital for negligence because he developed a bacterial infection after surgery. Plaintiff.
Plaintiff. P-L-A-I-N-T-I-F-F. Plaintiff.
Nikolai, your word is lambasted. Lambasted.
Land-based.
No,
Oh.
no. Lambasted. Lambasted. It can also be pronounced lambasted.
Lambasted. L-A-M-B-A-S-T-E-D. Lambasted.
Good. And that's the end of the round. Mr. File, after you move, we're going to need to take a short break. Start round 7 with word 106. James, the word is respite. Respite.
May you use the word in a sentence?
Respite. Seeking respite from the arguing of his siblings, Aaron left the table in the middle of their family dinner. Respite.
May you use the word in a sentence?
Seeking respite from the arguing of his siblings, Aaron left the table in the middle of their family dinner. A respite is a noun. It's a temporary intermission of labor or of any process or operation, an interval of rest or relief. Respite.
Respite. R-E-S-P-E-T. Respite.
Respite is R-E-S-P-I-T-E. Xavier, your word is groats. Groats.
Can I have the definition, please?
Groats is a plural noun. Excuse me. It's the hulled kernels of oats, barley, or buckwheat. Groats.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
During her short-lived, healthy phase, Raina would only eat a mixture of soaked and sprouted groats for breakfast. Groats.
Okay. Groats.
Say the word again.
Groats.
Groats.
G-R-O-A-T-S. Groats.
Ethan, your word is periwinkle. Periwinkle.
Can I get the definition?
Periwinkle is a noun. It's a trailing foliage plant, often variegated and used for window boxes. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Wait, no. Say it again.
Periwinkle.
No. Periwinkle. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. You're saying periwinkle. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
No. Periwinkle. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Is that right?
Say it again.
Periwinkle.
No. Periwinkle.
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 Periwinkle. Is that right?
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Am I missing something?
Periwinkle. Because periwinkle tolerates shade, Lionel decided it would be perfect to plant as ground cover under the large tree. Periwinkle.
Can I just spell the word?
Sure.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Not the same thing? Aren't we saying the same thing?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Hang on a second, Ethan. Ethan, the judges have decided to give you a different word.
Okay.
Your word can be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is gelatinous. Gelatinous. It's an adjective. It means resembling, especially in appearance and consistency, jelly or a gluey material obtained from animal tissues by prolonged boiling. Gelatinous.
Gelatinous. Are you okay with that?
Say it again for me, I'm sorry.
Gelatinous?
Gelatinous, yes.
Okay. Gelatinous. Gelatinous.
That's correct. So you can go back to the other one. Ethan, come on back to Mike for a second. Chloe, hang on a second. Just because we're adults and incredibly curious, how would you have spelled periwinkle? There's no fault, so just tell us what you would have done.
Periwinkle. Periwinkle.
There you go. Nor harm, nor foul. All right. Ethan, the difference is that you were saying a schwa, periwinkle, and the word is periwinkle. And I couldn't get you to come out with the I. So that's why we weren't sure that you had the right word. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Well, after that excitement, moving on. Chloe, your word is whimsical. Whimsical.
May I have the definition, please?
Whimsical is an adjective. It means resulting from or determined by capricious or eccentric ideas or notions, usually occurring suddenly or spontaneously. Whimsical.
Whimsical. Whimsicle. Whimsical.
Whimsical is Whimsical. Mackenzie, your word is stamina. Stamina.
Stamina. Stamina. Stamina.
Gian, your word is effusive. Effusive.
Okay. May I have the definition?
Sure. Effusive is an adjective. It means expressing or marked by unrestrained emotion, unduly demonstrative. Effusive.
May I please put it in a sentence?
Trang was bowled over by the effusive greeting of his Labrador retriever.
Okay. Is it diffusive?
No. Effusive.
Effusive.
Say the word again.
Effusive.
Okay.
EFFUSIVE. Effusive.
Braden, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is pauper. Pauper.
Say it again.
Pauper. It's a noun. It means a very poor person. Pauper.
Okay. Just use it in a sentence.
Reggie didn't want to be a pauper, so he got a summer job at the local amusement park and opened a savings account.
P-A-U-P-E-R. Popper.
Sean, your word is tangerine. Tangerine.
Tangerine. T-A-N-G-E-R-I-N-E. Tangerine.
Nikolai, your word is pervasive. Pervasive.
Pervasive. P-E-R-V-A-S-I-V-E. Pervasive.
And that's the end of round 7.
Okay, we thank those that are leaving who came. I do want to mention, during the break, James said he knew those hard words were coming, and they're here. Okay? So you guys doing a great job. Keep it up. But, wow.
So, Mr. File, now that we're down to the front row, they don't need to line up. Okay.
And we're round 8.
We are on round 8.
Round 8. Good luck.
So that means you got to pay more attention now, because as they start to leave, you'll have to stand up and start coming forward. Xavier, your word can be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is legislature. Let me try that again. Legislature. Legislature. It's a noun. It's an organized body of persons having the authority to make laws for a political unit and often exercising other functions. Legislature.
All right, legislature. L-E-G-I-S-L-A-T-U-R-E, legislature.
Ethan, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. Oracle. Oracle. It's a noun. A person of great authority or wisdom whose opinions or judgments are regarded with great respect. Oracle.
Is the origin of the word from Greek?
No. This word went from Latin to French to English.
Can I get it in a sentence?
After 35 years in the banking business, Annika is regarded as an oracle by her peers, and her opinions are taken very seriously.
Can I get the definition one more time?
An oracle is a person of great authority or wisdom whose opinions or judgments are regarded with great respect.
Oracle. O-R-A-C-L-E. Oracle.
Mackenzie, your word has a near homonym, so listen carefully. The word is condemn. Condemn. Condemn is a verb. It means to pronounce as ill-advised, reprehensible, wrong, or evil, typically after definitive judgment and without reservation or mitigation. Condemn.
Condemn. C-O-N-D-E-M. Condemn.
Gian, your word is capacity. Capacity.
Capacity. CAPACITY. Capacity.
Braden, your word is sewage. Sewage.
Use it in a sentence.
The smell of sewage permeated the dilapidated building. Sewage.
Definition.
Sewage is a noun. It means refuse, liquids, or waste matter carried off by artificial, usually subterranean conduits. Sewage.
SEWAGE. Sewage.
Sean, your word is photogenic. Photogenic.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Sure. Emily Ann thought her pet corgi was extremely photogenic and had several pictures of him on her phone.
Photogenic. PHOTOGENIC. Photogenic.
Nikolai, your word is austere. Austere.
Can you repeat the word?
Austere.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Martin's living room was comfortable but austere, with Danish modern furniture and no pictures on the wall.
Austere. OSTEAR. Austere.
Austere is AUSTERE. Is welcome to stay. Round 9. Xavier, your word is hallucinate. Hallucinate.
Okay, hallucinate. HALLUCINATE. Hallucinate.
Ethan, your word is reiterate. Reiterate.
Can I get the definition?
Reiterate is a verb. It means to say or do over again or repeatedly.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The history teacher will reiterate each point of the lesson at the end of the class so that his students cannot claim that they missed the information. Reiterate.
Can you repeat the word?
Reiterate.
Reiterate. R-E-I-T-T-E-R-A-T-E.
Reiterate is R-E-I-T-E-R-A-T-E. Mackenzie, your word is remorseful. Remorseful.
Remorseful. R-E-M-O-R-S-E-F-U-L. Remorseful.
Gian, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is discreetly. Discreetly. It's an adverb. It means in a tactful manner. Discreetly.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The news anchor hired a public relations agent to discreetly manage the announcement of her retirement. Discreetly.
Discreetly. D-I-S-C-R-E-E-T-L-Y.
Braden, your word is solstice. Solstice.
As in, like, winter solstice?
I'm sorry?
Just definition.
Solstice is a noun. It's one of the 2 points on the ecliptic at which its distance from the celestial equator is greatest and which is reached by the sun each year about June 22nd and December 23rd. Solstice.
Use in a sentence.
Summer solstice is the longest day of the year. Solstice.
S-O-L-S-T-I-C-E. Solstice.
Sean, your word is rehearsal. Rehearsal.
Rehearsal. REHEARSAL. Rehearsal.
And that's the end of round 9. Mike, they don't need to move. They're all in the front row. Yeah, I was gonna do that now because we're down to 5. Stretch break.
Stretch break for a drink. As soon as we comes back, we're going to go over the ending of the spelling bee. Okay? Because we do the same ending as the national spelling bee does.
No, not quite, but. Huh? National. It's a championship word. So when they get down to a certain spelling, they leave regular, go to the word list. So last year, I think it was last year. Okay, so at the end of the spelling bee, down when there's just down to a few spellers remaining, the rules change ever so slightly. So up until this point, 1 or 2 people get out and, we move on. If, on the off chance that all of you miss your words in a round, y'all come back. If all of you but one person misses their word, that one person who got their word right that round gets a 1-word championship round. If that person gets the championship word correct, we have a winner. But if that person misses the championship word, everybody else who was in the previous round comes back. So, if you miss, you're still going to sit off to the side, but you need to wait because there's a possibility you might be coming back. Okay? You guys have any questions on how that works, Braden? Oh, I'm sorry. We'll come over there. Go ahead, Braden. Seriously, them's the rules. You have to. It's kind of like winning by 2 in volleyball. Yes, ma'am. She was working really hard over there, so. Xavier, what's your question, bud? Well, so for example, let's say that you get your word correct, but everybody else misses theirs in the round, you'll get a championship word. If you get that one correct, we're done. But if you don't get that one correct, then everybody else who missed that previous round comes back. Okay? So, but like if only 2 of you miss out in a round, then it's just like normal. We keep going. Okay? If anything comes up, we'll take care of it as we go. But just so you know, that's how it works. All right. Any other questions? Round 10. Mr. File, we're in double-digit rounds. We'll start with word 129. Xavier, your word is vandalize. Vandalize.
Okay. Can I have the definition?
Vandalize is a verb. It means to destroy or deface property, usually with malicious intent. Vandalize.
All right. Vandalize. V-A-N-D-A-L-I-Z-E. Vandalize.
Mackenzie, your word is extensive. Extensive.
Extensive. E-X-T-E-N-S-I-V-E. Extensive.
Gian, your word is thespian. Thespian.
Thespian. T-H-E-S-P-I-A-N. Thespian.
Braden, your word is submersible.
Say it again.
Submersible.
Use it in a sentence.
The earliest designs for submersible vehicles date to antiquity. Submersible.
Use it in definition.
Submersible is an adjective. It means capable of functioning underwater.
Okay, say it one more time.
Submersible.
Submersible. S-U-B-M-E-R-C. Give me a second to think. I-F-U-L. Submersible. Aww.
Submersible is S-U-B-M-E-R-S-I-B-L-E. Submersible. Sean, your word is contusion. Contusion.
Could you use that in a sentence?
The contusion on Wayne's shoulder began to fade 9 days after his accident. Contusion.
Get a definition for that?
Contusion is a noun. It's a bruise caused by external violence. Contusion.
Contusion.
Say it again.
Contusion.
There you go.
C-O-N-T-U-S-I-O-N. Contusion.
And that's the end of round 10. All right, round 11. Xavier. Your word is omnibus. Omnibus.
Omnibus.
Say it again.
Omnibus.
Omnibus.
Can I have the definition?
Omnibus is an adjective. It means of, relating to, or providing for many things or classes at once, containing or including many items.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Ursula purchased a leather-bound omnibus edition of Jane Austen's works.
Okay. Omnibus.
Omnibus.
Omnibus. OMNIBUS. Omnibus.
Mackenzie, your word is specimen. Specimen.
Specimen. SPECIMEN. Specimen.
Gene, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is fabulist. Fabulist. It's a noun. It's a creator or writer of fables, especially those that carry a moral lesson. Fabulist.
Can you repeat the word?
Fabulist.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Aesop is frequently called history's greatest fabulist.
Okay. Fabulous.
Wait, say it again.
Fabulous.
No, fabulist.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Okay. Fabulous.
Fabulist.
Fabulous. Fabulist. FABULIST.
Sean, that's you. Sean, your word is spurious. Spurious.
Could you use a sentence for that?
Lily didn't impress her friends with her spurious diamond ring.
Spurious.
Spurious. Say it again.
Spurious. SPIRIOUS. Spurious.
Spurious is SPURIOUS. And that's the end of round 11.
Right, so the final three go for the big trophies in the front. Good luck.
I hope you've been working out. They're pretty heavy. All right, judges, we'll omit word 138. I start round 12 with word 139. Xavier, your word is attributive. Attributive.
May I have the definition?
Attributive is an adjective. It means functioning as an adjective.
Okay. Attributive. A-T-T-R-I-B-U-T-I-V-E. Attributive.
Mackenzie, your word is irritability. Irritability.
May I have it in a sentence?
On the second day of Josh's diet, his irritability was apparent to everyone around him. Irritability.
Irritability. I-R-R-I-T-A-B-I-L-I-T-Y. Irritability.
Gian, your word is dumbwaiter. Dumbwaiter.
May I please have the definition?
A dumbwaiter is a noun. It's a small elevator used for carrying food and dishes or small goods from one floor of a building to another.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Jenny had a dumbwaiter in her house that would lift heavy groceries from her garage up to the second floor kitchen.
Okay.
Dumbwaiter.
Can you please repeat the word?
Dumbwaiter.
Is it done waiter?
Dumbwaiter. Dumbwaiter.
Okay, dumb waiter. D-U-M-W-A-I-T-E-R.
Dumbwaiter is D-U-M-B-W-A-I-T-E-R. That's the end of the round. So, Mr. File, if you want to move them down to this end, we could speed things up a little bit. We don't have so many steps, because I'm sure you all have far exceeded your number of steps today. There you go. So everybody's still in the same order. Now that there's two, the rules that we talked about go a little quicker. If you both get it right, you both stay in. If you both get it wrong, you both stay in. If one of you gets it right and one of you gets it wrong, the person who gets it right gets a championship word. That person gets that word right, we have a winner. That person gets that word wrong, you're both in again. Okay? All right, round 13. Xavier, come on up. Your word is possessive. Possessive.
Okay. Possessive. P-O-S-S-E-S-S-I-V-E. Possessive.
Mackenzie, your word could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully. The word is scenographer. Scenographer. It's a noun. It's one who practices the art of perspective representation applied to the painting of stage scenery. Scenographer.
Scenographer. Scenographer. Scenographer.
I won't ask for a show of hands from the audience of how many of you knew that one. Round 14. Come on, Xavier. Your word is probative. Probative.
Can I have the definition?
Probative is an adjective. It means that furnishes, establishes, or contributes toward proof. Probative.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The defense attorney knew that the probative burden in the case was placed on the testimony of the eyewitness. Probative.
Okay. Probative. Probitive. Probative or probative?
Probative is Probative. No, just go back to your name. Mackenzie, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. The word is lumbar. Lumbar. It's an adjective. It means of, relating to, or near the group of vertebrae lying between the thoracic vertebrae and the sacrum. Lumbar.
Lumbar. Lumbar. Lumbar.
Okay, stay right there. All right, Mackenzie, your championship word is supine. Supine.
May I have the definition?
Supine is an adjective. It means lying on the back or with the face upward. Supine.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Hunter's dog stayed supine while getting her belly rubbed. Supine.
Supine. Supine. Supine.
Congratulations.
I'm shaking for you. Oh my gosh. That's why I wore thicker ones. And you didn't even try to get here. Oh my goodness. Oh, give us. I didn't know I was. Oh my God. Oh. What do you have to do? I need that picture.
Not only one, she gets the best breast.
Yeah, no, we're gonna, we set a grandma and grandpa here. They're looking at the phone.
Get her right up in front of the county, so.
You're right up here, or in front of the trophies or something.
What's that? She said he said he gets it from her papa. So I sure the hell ain't this one. That's freaking amazing. Wow.
Makes me cry. That's awesome.
All right. In third place, Ian Ducosa.
And then stick around because we're going to take your group with you.
All right, good job. All right, in second place, Xavier Keller. Put that way, smile.
Are we going to take a road trip to Phoenix?
Yep.
Is that where we're headed?
Hit the Scabber tribe.
And the champion of the 2022 Mohawk County Spelling Bee, Tangerine.
Bigger than she is.
Oh my gosh.
Good job.
So proud of you, baby girl.
Yeah, we're her tribe.
All right, get all three of you guys back